Today in Tracey's Basement, we've got Gamestop SDCC 2017 exclusives. Hey everyone, welcome back to the basement, welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. Today we have a whole slew of GameStop SDCC 2017 exclusives.
From Funko, just the Funko. We went looking for a Dark Phoenix Diamond Select statue, but we couldn't find it anywhere. So, we just picked up all the Funko ones just to show you guys. So
we did in fact go to some other stores as well, but we didn't find anything
we went
else.
on a good shopping trip, but actually we picked up some really cool stuff at a great store in Halifax called Giant Robot Comics. Definitely check them out. But this video today is about the Funko SDCC exclusives, which honestly, there were a lot of exclusives came out this year, but most of the shared selection was pretty weak, I found.
Gotta be honest.
So,
it was a little bit weak.
It was a sticker collector year. It was definitely a sticker collector year. And all the great ones were like limited edition Funko Shop and Con exclusives. But figure we'll show them off anyway. Why not, eh?
We're also going to do a giveaway today as well, but first of all, let's start with the Tony Stark exclusive pop from Spider-Man Homecoming.
And this is Tony holding the Iron Man mask.
So this exclusive is Tony Stark holding the Iron Man helmet. This is kind of neat, but I'm like on the fence because I find the plain Tony Stark pops to be a little...
Well, I find all plain human pops are bland.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all
I'm
bland.
Not a fan of plain human
They're all
character pops.
bland, they're all boring, but you gotta admit, this one looks like Tony Stark.
It does.
He
looks
very
much
Tony
like
Stark.
Tony. I love the glasses.
It's helped by the goatee.
Yes, and the goatee is very, very
The
Tony
hair is
Stark.
great. Honestly, the glasses are coming off of his head here.
I will point that out. The glasses are popping off on one side.
There is a little slit that looks like they're supposed to attach, but they're not.
In there.
They're not glued in there. This is typical Funko stuff. It's a $10 toy. You're not getting quality. So,
barring that though, I do really like the look of the glasses.
Yeah.
And he is of course holding the Iron Man head. Of course, the thing with the style of a pop and a small body. The helmet is obviously way too small.
It's obviously not scaled the same, so it always does look kind of odd.
Yeah, it's just a bit off because of that, but it is a cute idea for an exclusive, and I'm a huge fan of Tony's.
And like, if you're a value collector and stuff like that, finding and buying pops of new television shows and new movies, not the best investment.
No.
Stick to things that are established, pop culture in the pop culture world.
It's going to stick around for a while.
But if you just like the new Spider-Man movie, you want to pick something up, and you haven't seen like any good Marvel Legends or something like that, which there's lots to choose from, this is an okay pop to pick up if you see him in the store. I'm not gonna lie, he does do a pretty good job looking like Tony Stark. Doesn't stand up. I give up on him. He doesn't stand up.
Yeah, Tony won't stand up, so he's just gonna lay down there. The next one we have is Negatron from Darkwing Duck. This is a glow-in-the-dark exclusive, which is pretty awesome. I always love glow-in-the-dark stuff.
Yeah, glow-in-the-dark stuff's always cool, no matter what it is. I just like glow-in-the-dark stuff. I find it fun.
And we grew up with Darkwing Duck as well, so this is pretty cool.
Darkwing Duck! Let's get dangerous! So, that's pretty cool.
So this is obviously, basically, the Darkwing Duck pop, but in the grayscale with the black on the feathers on the side and everything. It is a pretty cool pop, I will admit. I don't have any Darkwing Duck pops, but they are pretty neat.
Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out what exactly glows in the dark on him, because it's kind of like, it's not your usual glow-in-the-dark paint style where you can tell the pop is glow in the dark.
You can tell exactly what paint is going to glow.
I think it's his bill and like this band around his hat, maybe his cape.
Yeah,
I can't really tell.
Actually charge him up to go.
We're gonna have to test that out. But as far as pop molds go, and I say, it's oversaturated there right now. So yeah, you got to kind of have more unique pops to really catch the eye now, because everything looks so the same. He's pretty cool. He's got a good mold.
I love the big bill and the big feet and the big hat. everything is just really well done with that.
Yeah, that's really cool. And the next one we have, and we also picked one of these up for Derek the Border Geek Jones, not a pop guy. Remember, he's not a pop guy, he says. But this one is really cool. It's from Suicide Squad. It's only just a suit in a case in the movie, so it's really unnecessary.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it is really cool variant. And yes, it's another Batman. Oh, there's so many Batmans. Oh, let's get upset. Just don't buy them all. Jeez, I don't get that mentality. But this is a really cool Batman variant amongst a slew of very boring Batman variants. There's a lot of boring ones, and there's some neat ones too. This is a really cool one, so I kind of want to take a look at this one myself. Yeah, so this guy is pretty cool. He's the basic Batman versus Superman mold, which has even that single mold of Batman has been done a bunch of times now anyway. Like, they can't make a single Batman mold without making a bunch of Batmans from it. But he is really cool. He's got the texture on his suit.
Always love that little bit of texture.
Yeah, it's not just the plain flat paint like a lot of pops. It's all textured, so I'm glad they went with the Suicide Squad, the Batman vs Superman style mold for it. It's got the Joker across the bat symbol with the yellow bat symbol, all the purple everywhere, the cape.
I really love the green paint they chose too. It's really bright and almost metallic.
It's a very good green. It's got the little silver across the bootstraps, the gold batarang, and of course the Joker grill teeth mouth on there. Since, you know, a lot of pops do have mouths now.
Yeah, actually.
Surprisingly, if you go through it. Well, I mean, I guess it can't be that surprisingly because this is like pop number 7,000,000,002. So there was bound to be a few pops with mouths on them now, but I like him. I think he's really cool. As far as I know, everybody is getting kind of sick of the overdone Batman variants, but I like this guy. I think he's cool. I'm giving him a plus. I'm giving him a thumbs up. And the next one is from another cartoon we grew up on.
It is Batman the Animated Series, and it is Man-Bat.
That is really cool.
This is pretty cool. Here is Man-Bat. He is super, super, super cool because of the style of his face and the big wings coming out his arms.
That's actually a really good Batman line, is the Batman Animated Series
Yeah, those are really, really nice. And this is an excellent addition to it. I love his big, huge ears, and he's got like those thick eyebrows with the bright yellow eyes.
I need a drink of water because it is ridiculously hot down here. I'm not going to survive this whole pop haul if I don't rehydrate.
I absolutely love this guy. He's like got those weird kind of half backwards legs and the big feet, and I love those wings that are like he's got them going back around his back kind of thing, which is just really cool. And he's just awesome. I love it. He makes an awesome addition to the animated series line.
Yeah, the yellow eyes are really cool. I like him. He also gets a plus.
Definitely.
And here is the next one.
This is from South Park. It is Mint Berry Crunch, and he is just kind of odd looking to me.
He's I still don't know what I think about the South Park pops.
I know some of them actually look neat, but some of them look really weird and off.
A couple of them are cool. Most of them I just don't really like.
This guy is kind of funny, and I mean they did a good job of capturing the way he looks in the show.
It's a reference. It's a funny reference. I get it. As far as a pop goes, though, I just don't know if I like him.
Yeah, well, what's bugging me is the side of his face that you can't see because of the mask. I mean, I know it's a reference to the show and everything, but it almost looks like they forgot to do half of his face.
It's just, I don't know. It's not even that. I get it. It's funny. That's the way it's supposed to be. There's no point in complaining about that. That's I don't know. That's just not a complaint to me. I just find it just translates very plain. But he's got the berry suit on, the little leaf curled toe.
Yeah, I do like his little
foot there.
Tinkerbell style of shoe.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the South Park line of pops.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I think Kid Robot is where to go if you want South Park stuff. I just think they do it way better. So that one's not going to be a pass for me. That one's going to be a it's a good reference. I get it. Half points for the reference. I don't think it translates well. No. I think I've seen Kid Robot stuff that's also affordable, and it's way better. So I don't know. It leads me against that one. And then this is the next one.
This from Stranger Things. It is the Mr. Clark Pop. And we were just talking about plain human characters. Yeah. So this is another one of them.
This is one of the ones where we literally got it, I think, just because we were getting everything else there at the time. Just to show off here.
I mean, okay, he's dude with brown hair and a mustache.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They have the plate that has the little drawing on it, the paper
he's holding
plate.
A pen in the other hand.
But honestly, I just can't see this one taking off as a pop. This is a very boring pop. Now, Stranger Things is an amazing show.
Love Stranger Things.
I love that
Loved
show.
It to death.
Yeah, and the Demogorgon pop and the 11 pop, they're really, really great pops. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The 11, mostly because she has the Eggos too.
Yeah. That really makes it stand.
But this, I don't know.
I mean, they tried with the plate with the drawing.
The thing is, that's the thing I find lately though, is that it's just, let's just make a pop of everyone, even if they don't really need it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's one of my issues lately with how much oversaturation there is does it really need it? I mean, there's a bunch of Stranger Things pops to collect. Was this guy really necessary? Because he just translates so boringly. But he's got a cardigan on, he's got the woolly shirt, he's got the drawing, he's got the pen. But I just find him kind of boring.
Yep.
So, and he's another one that's a little wobbly on his feet. So, I'm going to have to give that guy a not pass either.
Me too.
Let's look at this big guy. This guy is pretty cool.
From Morrowind, we have the Dwarven Colossus. He is really, really cool looking. I'll admit, I don't know much about Morrowind, but this is really, really cool
I was a Skyrim guy.
Yeah.
I liked Skyrim. And this guy, he just looks pretty crazy detailed, so I could get this guy out here. Because this guy's got extra plastic on, like, his horns and stuff anyway, so...
He's well painted.
Okay, there we go. Wow, he's got a lot going on for a pop.
See now, he is really cool.
Now, this
he
is
has so much design on him.
This is an example of a good pop. The only thing is, it's kind of a niche fan base to go after. But they did a really good job on it. That's the thing.
He has an excellent mold, and there's just so much detail. Look at all the little details all over him. Yeah, he's mostly the same color. He's kind of a goldish color, so there's not a lot of detail in the paint job, but the actual mold.
Yeah, he's got little lines and details and like gears and stuff all over him.
Exhaust ports and things. He of course has the big gun.
Yeah,
the one
big huge gun on the one arm. His face is pretty awesome. He's got like the steam-style face.
The mohawk looking thing.
So much like dwarven magic stuff going on. That mohawk's awesome. Come on, that's awesome. You just wait for him to like take it off and fling it at you. But yeah, like this guy has got a lot going on. He's actually surprised. He's got weight to him like an oversized pop, but he's not that heavy either. So.
Oh yeah, no, he's so cool. I love his face. He looks angry. I love a robotic kind of a character that looks angry.
That is a very specific thing to say. I love an angry robotic character. I don't like happy robotic characters, and I don't like angry not robotic characters. But you give me an angry robotic character, and that's for me. That's pretty niche. Yeah, but I'm gonna say, as much as it's not a huge fan base and stuff like that, I'm giving that guy a big pass, just for the fact that compared to most pops, he has a lot of actual effort put into him.
Definitely, yeah.
He's not like just pumped out.
Somebody designed him really well.
Yeah, his design had a lot of thought put into it. So as much as I'm not really a Morrowind collector or anything like that, or I've got a couple Elder Scrolls things, I'm giving this guy a huge pass because he is really well done. And we've also got Alone in the World as a Little Cat Dog. And this one's Flocked.
Flocked is always awesome. Yep. This is another cartoon from our childhood too.
This is 90s Nick. This is when we were getting a little older. This was
starting to sort of transition into cartoons.
Little after, like when I was watching Rocko's Modern Life and stuff like that. It's around the same era of shows, so this is a pretty cool one to look at.
He's so cute, or they're so cute. I guess.
Yeah, I guess not he. They are so cute. They he.
Yes,
are they one? Are they two? We don't know. Where do they poop?
This is so cute, okay? It's flocked, of course, and I always love the flocked ones. Very nice. It's got that bright yellow. We've got big purple nose, big red nose. Cat, of course, looks angry, as Cat was always angry.
Well, it's a cat.
Exactly.
The dog looks stupid.
Dog looks
he
stupid.
Looks dense.
He's got that nice
dopey
circle around his eye.
Yeah.
Got the little bit of spots and everything, a little bit of hair. This is just super cute.
And it's unique. It's unique.
Very unique. Yeah.
Comes to so many pops that are like you said, just stand there things. It's unique. It stands out.
I actually really love this one.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one.
It really is.
Yeah, that one
so cute.
is also getting a mega huge pass.
It's definitely getting a huge pass.
That is a great exclusive pop for SDCC.
Absolutely love that one.
Even the standard one is awesome. Pretty cool to have the flocked though. So yeah, I like that one. And this next one, of course, is one that you would love.
Mine. From the Star Wars line, and it is Princess Leia as a hologram with R2. And I thought that was actually a really cool idea to have Princess Leia as the hologram.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
First we have the R2 one, and I will admit when I first saw it, I just assumed that this was the basic R2 again in the box, but it is a little bit different. I compared them.
Like very
slightly.
Minorly
slightly.
different.
It is a little bit bigger, a few of the details are a little bit different, and whereas the old R2 pop, his whole body bobbles, this one just the head bobbles, like the bobblehead. So it is a little bit different. But more or less, it's the same R2 pop.
Yeah.
What you really want the set for, of course, is the holographic Princess Leia. And this is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So she's all like blue and kind of translucent, a little bit more solid in the head. She's wearing the hood up.
Of course the hood up. Gotta have the hood up. It's gotta be right from the scene.
Exactly.
So
she's exactly from that hologram where she's saying, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
Oh, you bobbled that up, didn't you?
So bad.
Oh, failed Star Wars nerd. You're so failed.
It's super cool. I really like it. It almost looks like it should glow in the dark. That's the only thing.
Yeah, you know what? We'll probably get a glow in the dark one, no doubt.
But if I had one complaint, not about the pop, I think this pop is awesome. I would have liked it if there was like a little translucent beam of light coming out of the R2 so that you could have them standing next to each other.
This is Funko we're talking about
Come on,
here.
that would be
a little
easy.
Translucent beam. Yeah, it would be easy, but it would not be just mass-produced $10 toy easy. And anyway, I have my gripes about the Funko. The Leia's awesome. The Leia's wicked. This R2, the paint application, even by Funko standards, which is not very high, is terrible on this R2.
Yeah, I have to give you that. There's a lot of paint blobs and splotches.
The blue ring all around him, it's got bleed everywhere. All the blue has bleed on it, really. There's smudges down near the foot. It's just, like every bit of blue has bleed everywhere on it. That is really rushed, it seems to me. It seems like, it almost seems like it was originally supposed to be just holographic Leia, and then it was rushed to make it an R2 2-pack just to get something else in there.
So, I mean, Leia's fine for what little paint there actually is to do with this pop.
Yeah, Leia's awesome.
Fine. It's perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The holographic Star Wars ones look great. This R2 is very poorly done though, so I don't know, it's both the same pack, so
Half a pass?
I guess you gotta half pass it. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We'll go with it anyway.
Pass for Leia, not a pass for R2.
Yeah, we'll go with that then. And the last thing we have to look at is a rock candy.
And it is Gwenpool, which is super cool. I love rock candies.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting into Gwenpool because she's hysterical.
Yeah, and rock candies are really taking off right
Love
now.
rock
Like
candies.
that's definitely a great new line that Funko's put out is the rock candies. People are loving those.
Gwenpool is so cool. I love her outfit. I love her weird hood
Little
with the
ghost
big
hood.
goggle style
Her little
eyes on it.
goggly Deadpool ghost hood.
She's got an awesome little pose there with the hands on the hips and the 1 foot out, and she's got those cool like sneaker style boots and everything. What is a little bit concerning is that her sword is all warped.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like super bent.
Why don't you just bend it some more then?
I'm trying to straighten it
Oh,
out.
well, don't, because you're going to break it. Leave it alone.
So she's got the 2 sheaths on the back there. She's got the belt and the buckles and bangles and all that extra stuff on her outfit.
Well, I got a question for you. Is her sheath supposed to be bent like that?
I was going to ask that.
her sheets are really bent there. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not.
I feel like that's actually just bent.
I feel like, I don't know. I'm figuring her sheets are supposed to be crossed. Of course, that just looks cool, right? But the thing is, they put the application on straight at the top, though, and it's like it was just bent over. So I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or not.
I feel like it's not.
I don't know. It's
I'm
just,
gonna have to look it up.
To my eyes, that bugs me. Do I really care? Not very much. Just to my eyes, that bugs me. But since she's going to be displayed front-facing anyway, I'm not very concerned about it. It's just, oh wow, is that sword ever warped? You're right.
It's really
it's
straight
wow.
And then wow.
It's got like a wicked wow. It's like one of those curved swords. What are they called again? No, there's a word for it, but I can't think of it right now. I'll go back and I'll play some RPGs and I'll have the right word for it. Yeah, but it is not scimitar. But yeah, she's very cool though. I love the design of her suit. And it's Gwenpool. It's Gwenpool. Everybody's loving the Gwen stuff. Spider-Gwen, Gwenpool. Everybody's loving the Gwen stuff lately. So
I love her super short shorts, too. There's something about that amuses me.
That's cool. She translates pretty funnily to the... Is funnily a word? But humorously. She translates pretty humorously to the Rock Candy line. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. That's really cool.
And since we're showing off the GameStop exclusive SDCC Pops and Rock Candy today, we thought we would do a giveaway. So we picked up an extra holographic Leia with R2, and we're going to give it away to one of you guys. What we're going to do is we're going to use this as a celebration because we are nearing 4,000 subscribers. So we're going to leave a link in the description box below. Go to that widget. We'll have all kinds of ways that you can enter. And when we hit 4,000 subscribers, we will give this away to one of you guys. So those were all of the GameStop exclusives that we were able to pick up. Which one out of these ones is your favorite?
Well, I would probably go with the Rock Candy just because I'm big on Rock Candies like now, and I'm starting to get a little bit tired of Pops. But I love the Joker. I love the Holo Leia, but just for the uniqueness, I'm going with the Flocked Cat Dog. I gotta go.
Cat Dog is wicked.
I gotta go with the Flocked Cat Dog just because he's so unique compared to your standard Pop.
Yeah. Definitely love the Cat Dog. I'm gonna go with Gwenpool though, just because.
Yeah, I figured.
I love the Rock Candies. I love her pink and white. I love basically everything about her. I think she's super cute. So I'm definitely going with Gwenpool for my favorite. Of course, let us know what you guys thought of all the exclusives we were able to pick up. There's Tony again.
Yeah, Tony's just never standing up.
let us know what your guys' favorite is. Let us know in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Tracey's Basement, Jason from TV on Twitter, and of course, as always, guys, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement.